On this video, we're going to be going over the current state of the watch market, being that it's the summer of 2019. So right now, it's official. I feel like all these watches that were really high in the market have officially peaked and are starting to go down. Has the bubble blown up? I don't think so, but I think it's definitely deflating a little bit. We just saw prices on Pateks 5980s and the 5711s drop $10,000 to $20,000 in the process of 2 weeks. I knew that was coming. The prices were just too high and they were unsustainable. Pretty much, how is something worth something if no one's buying it? In reality, I didn't see a single private pay the premium of $180,000 or $200,000 for a 5980 Rose. So pretty much it was just dealers asking that price. So it's official, prices are starting to simmer down, and in the summer is when prices go down the most. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So what is the problem with the market right now? Well, I feel like there's been an oversaturation of dealers buying these watches a little bit too expensive and holding them and asking too much of a premium out of speculation that the consumers are gonna buy it. I can't tell you how many times I quoted a guy for a 5980, $150,000, knowing I couldn't even buy one, and not one person asked me what was the condition, what were the years of the papers, was it new or unworn. Nobody even asked me if I had it in stock. Everybody just ran. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, I think that 140, even up to 150 is sustainable in a 5980, but I feel like the market has changed. Maybe Asia's not buying as much, or maybe people just are not willing to pay that much for the watches. Another good example is Rolex. In my previous video, I was stating how the Batman was as high as $22,000. That's just stupid. For $22,000, you could probably buy a much more attractive watch than a Batman on a Jubilee. The crazy part is that now Rolex is shipping them to all the ADs. So now we got these fly-by-night watch dealers, which are really just privates, putting them on a credit card and floating it for a month, seeing if maybe us dealers buy them. I just don't see the end consumer paying the high premiums for that Batman. So those are also going down a little bit. It's a very turmoil moment right now in the summer of 2019 for these overinflated watches. One thing that I want to mention is that not every single watch is being affected by this right now. For example, the Yachtmaster in yellow gold has been a little bit difficult to get lately, but the prices have been increased only about 2 to 3 G's. You see, these watches that have commonly been selling at the same price but gone up a little bit are not being affected. The ones that I see the challenges with are these that are going double retail, way over retail with all this hype and inflation. Those are the ones that right now, I see them very rocky in the market. 2 months ago, I would have probably maybe paid over $15,000 to $16,000 for a Batman Jubilee to stock it. Right now, I don't even want to buy one. I don't know what's gonna happen with that watch. I'm afraid that tomorrow Rolex is gonna release 100,000 of them real easily, really quick. It's gonna bring down the value of them, and I don't wanna get stuck with one in inventory. Most of the models of the AP have seen a very consistent amount of gains in the market that are sustainable. For example, the self-winding 41mm is a bit elevated, but I don't see that plummeting anytime soon. So I feel like for right now, the AP models are pretty safe with this whole thing. However, Patek and very particular Rolex models are in danger in my opinion. Richer Mille, on the other hand, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. You know, they haven't really been selling, and it has not been easy to move them or even buy one if you're a consumer. But we'll have to wait and see. The market right now is shifting, and a good time to really know where this is gonna go is gonna be late to early November, is when we're gonna get a better idea of what's gonna happen with those models. The question is, will they rise again? We'll have to wait and see. There's many factors that are involved. The Asian market is one of the factors that's very important to this, and we'll have to see what's happening. For the past 2 to 3 years, they were the ones that were buying most of the watches and leaving us without any for us to sell and for us to buy. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I mean, it's tough to say. All I can say is, if you were one of the guys that paid $200,000 for a 5980 the last 4 months, May God help you. I have no idea what's gonna happen with that. I always felt that that was too high. Hopefully it doesn't go that low. Interesting enough, the 40th anniversary Patek in white gold seems to still be a lot higher than I think it should be. But it's also a limited edition and there's not many to go around. So we'll have to wait and see and keep a close eye on what's gonna happen with this watch market. So feel free to comment below how you feel about the current prices in the watch market. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell till it looks like this. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric, this is Watch Your Style.